it always comes down to the same thing at the end of the day. Do we want to know truth? Or do we at least seek truth, even if we can't claim to have found the answers? Are you someone who's content living under lies and deception and having your worldview shaped and moulded for you by social engineers and Satanists? Or are you someone who wants to strip away all the pretense, all the bullshit, all the agendas, all the propaganda, and at least attempt to get down to the truth of the matter? And since I've been doing this work, there are probably three major subject areas which have consistently come through when studying the music business and entertainment and popular culture generally. So one is mind control, and that involves the CIA's MK Ultra far-reaching mind control program and many of its spin-offs and derivatives. So that's absolutely everywhere in all walks of life, actually, but particularly in entertainment. Then you've got the family bloodline thing, who people's fathers were, what their ancestors were, why it is that they've been selected for fame, fortune and prominence. Not just as musicians, it can be as business leaders, politicians, as Hollywood actors, anyone in the public eye, basically. And you've then got the dynamic of social engineering, so the pushing of agendas. In short, it's all about training and conditioning large groups of people, the masses, in how to think, how to perceive, and how to process information, and how to view the world, what goes on in it, and their place in it. So they've been doing this forever, and they wheel out some military-grade, top-of-the-range social scientists, psychologists and anthropologists to get the job done. So these are individuals whose full-time job it is to work out how the human psyche works and therefore how it can be manipulated and how people can be programmed to think in certain ways. All the magic, the dark sorcery, goes on in the confines of the subconscious mind. That's where it all happens. They're not interested in the conscious mind because the conscious mind analyzes and makes rational decisions based on what it's acknowledged, it's seen. The subconscious absorbs information and ideas and suggestions all the time without the conscious mind realizing it's going on. So it gets soaked up like a giant sponge and it's all just lying there. And sometimes this stuff comes out in our dreams. We're dipping into our subconscious mind and pulling out these little pieces of information and ideas that we've absorbed, and we formulate dreams based on them, but we don't realize it. Most of us don't. And most of the time, our behaviors and thoughts and our perceptions and even our prejudices are being shaped and molded by what's been absorbed by the subconscious mind. So this is why so much effort is invested in things like predictive programming and pushing certain so-called globalist elite agendas through popular culture, whether it's through music or through TV shows or through movies, which are the three main vehicles there, because when people are enjoying one of these, getting home from a hard day at work, kicking back on the sofa with a beer and a pizza, stick the TV on and just, unwind with a couple of hours of TV before you go to bed. People think that's all they're doing. They think they're just relaxing, chilling out. Same thing with a movie. Same thing maybe with a favourite album you might put on. Nobody's expecting that they're going to have their whole worldview shaped for them through enjoying this stuff. Nobody's expecting that they're going to be entrained into thinking about something a certain way. But this is the main way that they get these things done. So whenever they decide on a new agenda, social engineering is pushing human society towards certain desired goals. So right now they're aiming at 2030, not too far off, for the completion of their New World Order Master Plan, Agenda 2030. So there's many things they want to achieve through that. They basically want to transform human society. They want to transform the ways in which the masses behave and interact with each other. In short, they just want to enslave us. They want to control us. That's all they've ever wanted to do, this so-called elite ruling class.